Good morning to all the students of class 8. Today we are going to study chapter 8 of social science, role of parliament in a democratic country. See, what is the role of parliament in a democratic country? India is a democratic country, and what is the role of parliament that we are going to study in this chapter. Now let us begin with the chapter. Chapter 8, Role of Parliament in a Democratic Country. See, who gives the power to the government to take decision and implement laws? So this question arises. The answer to this question depends on what type of government is in that particular country. So this question, to answer this, we need to know the type of government in that particular country. In democracy, supreme power is vested in the people and is exercised directly by them or by their elected agents. In democratic system, supreme power, they are being vested in the people and they are being exercised directly by them only, and they are elected agents, and they elect their leaders by casting vote. How the people are elected? By casting vote. See, democracy, we all know, is the government of the people, for the people and by the people. And in democracy, general election that are held every 5 years, and in which people can cast their vote to elect their leader. And in a democracy, all the supreme power is there, that is vested in the people, and they exercised by them, or they are being elected leaders, and these leaders, they form the government. They form the government. See, it is said over here, in democracy the government has to give clarifications and provide reason for the decision undertaken. See, the leaders have been casted by vote. The leaders, the elected leader who is it, and the representative, they form the government. And in a democracy, the government has to give clarification. They have to give, and they can provide the reason for decision what they are taking. And the other form of government is the monarchy. And in this type of government, what we see, the power to take the decision and to run the administration is all in the hands of king and queens. And king discusses the matter with his group of advisor. Who are the advisor? He discusses with them, but the power to take the final decision, that is in the hands, that lies in the king or queen. He only, or he or she, can take the decision. See, that's the form of government, two type, monarchy or democracy. And the most important characteristic of democracy is what? That is a sole power. That means that's power to the power to rule is not in the hand of one person only or a group of people. See, every citizen is a member in the decision. All the citizens who are there, they are the member in the decision. They can, by making processes, and people themselves are the creator of their destiny. In this way, the people, they are only the creator of their own destiny, what they form the government. And the word of democracy in Gujarati is shashi. See, lok shashi means what? In their own, based on people. Democratic government is for the people. It means the welfare of the people. In the main, is the main aim of the government. And democracy is run by the people only, as they are the representative. They are elected by the people and they run the administration. See, things to know over here. See, form of government that we have discussed earlier, monarchy and democracy. And in democracy come presidential government and parliamentary government. And in presidential government, what is included? Unitary government and federal government. Unitary is a united one, and correlated political system, that is federal government. And what we can see in parliamentary government, that is unitary governments also, and federal state is there in that. That is a relation between the center and the state of union of government, that is federal state. See, your school must have been organizing election for school panchayat. See, in the school there are some elections being organized, similar of school panchayat, and similarly your class monitor, who is the monitor of your class, also must have been elected. He might be elected, he or she. At times it happens that the monitor is not elected. See, sometimes it happens it's not elected but selected directly. It has been directly selected. What as a result, the other who wanted to be monitor, the other children who wanted to be a monitor, feels discontent and express their disapproval. See, who wanted to be monitor, and directly if it is appointed without the others review, then it would not, you, the person who wants to become monitor, will not feel good. Like it is done in the school panchayat, representatives are elected in a democracy. How it is being done in the school panchayat, the same way they are elected in the democratic government too. See, the leader of the party that wins, the party who wins, the leader who wins a majority of seat, they become the prime minister. And he selects a member from the group. He is able to select the prime minister. He selects the member, all the member from the group of elected representative, which are the elected one. From that he chooses, and then he forms the council of ministers. And this minister, they are assigned various department, and they are being given various work in the various department. They are being assigned and they are given the duties, the different types of duties. How is the parliament formed? See, now we'll see how the parliament of India is formed. See, India has adopted parliamentary democracy. See, it is, they have adapted which form of democracy? Parliamentary form of democracy. And the parliament is the supreme institute in India. And see, the parliament of India, they consist, this parliament of India, they consist of the president, and the two houses also are there in that we will see further. And the parliament of India, they consist of president, and the two houses are that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. See, Lok Sabha is known as the lower house, and Rajya Sabha, that is known as the upper house. These two type of they are their houses, that is Lok Sabha, that is lower house, and Rajya Sabha, that is upper house. See, parliament, you can see in the flow chart, parliament, that is Lok Sabha, President, and Rajya Sabha. In Lok Sabha, see how many members are there total? 545 members. And how many seats for Gujarat? 26 seats for Gujarat. And of Rajya Sabha, there are 250 members. And how many seats are there? 11 seats for Gujarat, it has been there. See, the Indian Parliament, what is the Parliament is India, they are formed post independence, is the symbol of truth of the people of India. See, what is how they are formed by the post independence, and the symbol is of truth of the people of India. And the main feature, what is the features of this, is the decision making. In a democracy, they make the decision in the form of democracy, where people's consent and their participation are there. And in our system of governance, in our system, whatever the governance, who are all the members, the parliament enjoys complete power. See, the parliament has the power, it enjoys all the power, since it comprises the elected representative of nation. And see, the parliament, they enjoys all the powers. Why? Since when it comprises the elected representatives are there of the nation in that. See, over here you can see the picture, the parliament. Parliament function as stated below. See, what are the functions as are there of parliament? To control the government. They need to they control the government, and to provide, they provide the information also, and the guardians to it. And the second point is to make laws. They make the laws, and they make amendments, and they make the laws, and in that form they emit it in them. See, how is this Lok Sabha formed? See, this Lok Sabha, no, the election that is for the Lok Sabha and the state legislative assembly, that is called Vidhan Sabha, state legislative assembly, when there is an election for these two, and are conducted in the same way, they both are conducted in the same way. Lok Sabha election are held every 5 years. See how many years? 5 years, and each constituency is represented by one elected member. See, every 5 year Lok Sabha elections are held, and each constituency who is represented by what? By one elected member who is in the parliament. And the candidates, who are the other candidates who contest for the seat, the other candidates are in the parliament, are usually active. They are active also in the various political parties, and the elected candidate is known as the member of parliament, MP, that is called. Who are elected, they are only known as member of parliament. And all these elected members, who are the people who are being elected, the members are collectively formed. Then in this way they form Lok Sabha. See, in the Lok Sabha, that is the house of the people, an election that is held every 5 year, and each constituency is represented in the parliament by one elected member, and the elected candidate, that is known as member of parliament, MP. And the elected member, they collectively they form what? Lok Sabha. I hope you all have understood this chapter till here. Thank you.